It's nice to see what I see. I see at the moment you're trusting more than him. Nice to see something changed. Yeah, but you know what he's doing? He's shaking at his own grounds. That's not very easy. He is kicking him out of balance the whole time. And he's doing it on purpose. Crazy, no? He is doing it on purpose. He is using heavy machinery. But I see you had a lot of transformation. And you're enjoying it.
I'm loving it.
You want to go so far, very fast. You keep the ground when you go slow. Because your speed comes from your mind. And you should have learned it's no good. Don't get too excited. Keep focus, but don't let the focus be something you're chasing. You get too excited.
Yeah. Then I'm not connected to the earth anymore.
Well, excitement has always 2 points, and up and down. It just says something about the quality, how you react to certain things. Yeah, nature is never excited. Nature has its own rhythm, right? Well, you're quite aware that's the tendency of the ego to be excited, no? Keep it close to the ground, and you have no surprises. Because excitement is something for children. You cannot be afford to be a child anymore. It's called spiritual responsibility. You know that you have a responsibility for your soul. That's what the people forget. And the ego destroys the connection towards the soul. And the ego has only responsibility for itself. It's me, 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 me. Me, forever me. And never ever something else. Enjoy the fruits in the moment. That's when they are freshest, full of vitamins. The fruits in the air have nothing. They have nothing. And when you wait too long, the fruit doesn't taste good anymore. It's losing its health. So enjoy the fruit in the moment. When you have the fruit, not when you're imagining the fruit. That never works. Let the moment be the moment, and don't take the moment away by being excited about something. You give something so much importance, which has a positive impact for you, that you get so excited about it, you lose yourself. But remember, it's an experience. And you have to deal with your experiences anyways. And that's when you are present. Not when you're imagining something or you're looking forward to something that didn't happen yet. You have to enjoy the moment, every moment. Not related to anything else. The moment doesn't have a quality. It's only the quality of God. What you imagine is related to something that occurs, an event, a person, a quality. No. The moment itself, that's it. That's the state of infinite connection, the moment. He's doing this because he wants to break his relationship towards the moment, and he resists his resistances. He's giving himself a hard time. It's not easy for him at the moment. He has a lot of anxiety because he has a big wall of anxiety. And when you lose the pieces, what happens? It starts to come to the surface. Before it was very heavy, it couldn't come to the surface. But now the bricks are getting lighter and they are visible. This is self-torturing, but this is what meditation is about. You have to torture yourself, consciously aware of your tendencies, your resistances, your qualities, and the way you live, and the way you work, the way you learned, what you remember, what made your constitution the way it is, what created the illusion and the illusion itself. He is suffering, but he's choosing it. Because why? It's better to suffering now with an illusion than suffering later. Who you are, what you have been, it's worth nothing. Only your relationship to the present moment. This is what counts. How much God is present in your relationship towards life and towards yourself. That's the only thing that counts. Nothing else. Well, people want to be satisfied and they like to be sold with ideas. They don't like the clearness and the simpleness of the present moment. The only thing that is important is the present moment. And you fill the present moment with shit, then the present moment is related to your action. And you fill it with love, it's love. The moment, what is providing you with what? No matter what happens, it should always be love. Always. Because when we react, we don't react from unconditional love. Because love doesn't react. Love is a current state. And love is not depending on anything, like happiness. It is not depending on anything. It is not depending if you are alive or dead. It is beyond. Can a spirit experience happiness? Of course. Because it's part of the existence itself. It doesn't need stimulation. And that's the problem. The humans need stimulation to be happy. But if they need stimulation to be happy, that means that they're also going to be sad at one point. But this awareness is absolutely necessary for this state. You need to be aware and aligned and connected. The sense for the source, the sense for the moment. You were talking to God. What did He say? He said a very good example, right? You go from A to B and you realize that A and B is the same. And then you start to laugh. Because it is so simple. Simple mind. No, the mind is not simple. The mind takes simplicity and creates a theater. And in the theater, you forget simplicity. And God is sitting in the audience and He's watching the theater. You know that the audience recognizes simplicity? Always. This is what an artist wants to do. He wants to be as simple as he can. Only then creativity can flow. Have you ever seen an artist or an actor who tried to be something? No, it doesn't work. You see that he tries. He thinks about what he has to do. The actor is only convincing, and when he is feeling it, what he is doing, when he is it, then you realize you have to be, not to think. But there are many examples towards that. Take a person who is riding a car very fast, a rally trail. The moment the driver thinks about his beautiful wife, he ends up in front of a tree. never works. It's the theater of the mind. The drama, depending on what you think, you create either a drama or a comedy strip or something else. And why it's creating? You like it and you can identify with it because it's supporting your tendency, then you keep it. And it becomes part of your personality. In first place, no. First part of your memory. And then it becomes part of your personality. Because this is a long-term relationship we're talking about. But in the theater, the person who acts is less nervous when he forgot about the audience. The audience is not there anymore. In that case, it's not quite true. You have to be aware of everything. Of the audience, the light, the smell, the sound, your clothes, your feeling, and not only the room, everything.